Whether someone admires Cathie Wood's bold style or finds her approach overly daring, there is no denying that she has cemented her place as one of the most successful and influential fund managers in modern finance. As the founder of ARK, she has built a career centered on spotting companies that push the boundaries of what is possible. Her investment strategy revolves around identifying disruptive innovation across several key sectors, such as artificial intelligence, autonomous technology, financial technology, and biotechnology. These industries are known for their rapid pace of change and their potential to reshape entire markets, and Cathie Wood embraces that volatility with confidence. She does not shy away from the risk that accompanies revolutionary technology because she believes that long-term growth lies in those very moments of uncertainty. One of the major reasons investors continue to follow her so closely is her commitment to transparency and her willingness to share her thought process openly. Unlike many fund managers who keep their trading strategies hidden, she publishes her daily trades, allowing anyone to see exactly where ARK is placing its bets. This level of openness creates a strong bond with her supporters because it gives them confidence that her decisions are based on clear conviction rather than secrecy. Her trading style is also distinct in that she is not afraid to take concentrated positions in companies she believes have the potential to dominate their industries. While other fund managers often diversify broadly to limit risk, Cathie Wood prefers to back her research fully and invest heavily in the companies she believes in most. Her investment approach is both strategic and adaptive. She's quick to adjust her positions when market conditions shift. When certain stocks experience weakness, she often adds to her holdings, viewing it as an opportunity to buy quality companies at a discount. When stocks become overextended, she trims her positions to lock in profits and reduce exposure. She also allows her top-performing investments to grow freely as long as the underlying reasons for owning them remain strong. This disciplined yet flexible mindset has become one of her defining qualities as an investor. The impact of her philosophy is best understood by examining ARK's portfolio, particularly its top 10 holdings. Tesla, the electric vehicle leader, sits firmly at the top, while Palantir Technologies occupies the 5th position. Both companies reflect her belief in the transformative power of data, automation, and technology-driven decision-making. So far this year, ARK's flagship innovation fund has delivered impressive double-digit returns, outperforming the Standard & Poor's 500 index, which itself has achieved a mid-teen percentage gain. However, this success also brings considerable volatility. Over the past quarter, Cathie Wood's picks have shown far greater swings than the broader market. While this may cause concern for short-term investors, her long-term supporters see it as a sign that she is staying true to her investment vision even when the market gets turbulent. Recently, her trading activity once again caught the attention of investors and analysts alike. During a week when she was focusing more heavily on financial technology and automation, Cathie Wood made a subtle yet meaningful move involving Palantir Technologies, one of the standout companies in artificial intelligence. On October 10th, ARK Invest slightly reduced its position in Palantir, selling roughly 4,000 shares worth about $754,000. Although this was a relatively small transaction, it raised questions because it came shortly after Palantir stock had cooled off, following a powerful rally earlier in the year. Cathie Wood has long been one of the most vocal supporters of Palantir's data-centric software ecosystem. She has consistently praised the company's ability to combine artificial intelligence with data analytics to help both government and commercial clients make smarter decisions. Her decision to trim the position does not indicate a loss of faith in the company, but rather suggests a strategic rebalancing. As valuations in the artificial intelligence sector climb to extremely high levels, many investors are becoming more cautious, and Cathie Wood appears to be doing the same. It reflects prudence rather than doubt because she continues to maintain exposure to Palantir while reallocating some capital toward other areas she sees as having greater near-term upside. While Palantir saw a small reduction, her funds were active elsewhere. On the buying side, the ARK Financial Technology Innovation Exchange Traded Fund made a significant purchase of 1,200,000 shares of LY Company, a fast-rising Japanese digital enterprise that is quickly becoming a major player in the Asian market. She also increased her investment in Klarna Group by adding 76,000 shares, which signals growing confidence in the recovery of the financial technology sector after a challenging period marked by higher interest rates and reduced consumer spending. Moreover, the ARK Autonomous Technology and Robotics Exchange Traded Fund expanded its position in Pony.ai, an emerging company in the self-driving and robotaxi industry. This move reflects Wood's continued belief that autonomy and automation will become major economic drivers in the years ahead. These trades insights show that her strategy remains dynamic rather than static. She is constantly rotating her capital among high-conviction ideas, taking profits from positions that have already delivered strong gains, and channeling that money into new opportunities that may be early in their growth cycles. It is a constant balancing act between maintaining exposure to proven winners and capturing upside from the next wave of innovation. At the same time, ARK's funds also reduced their positions in a few digital-focused companies that had recently experienced strong rallies. The funds sold 9,100 shares of Roblox, worth about $1,150,000. They also sold 18,300 shares of Shopify across the ARK Financial Technology and ARK Next Generation Internet funds, with the combined sales totaling around $3 million. In addition to those adjustments, there were smaller cuts in Futu Holdings and Brera Holdings, which further demonstrate her careful management of risk. By trimming positions in companies that had already enjoyed significant upward moves, she has created room to reinvest in areas that may offer more favorable risk-to-reward ratios going forward. Amid these changes, Palantir Technologies remains one of the most talked-about companies in Cathie Wood's portfolio. The company has successfully turned the excitement surrounding artificial intelligence into tangible business performance. Its financial growth has been nothing short of remarkable. Since the beginning of the year, Palantir's stock has skyrocketed by over 130%, lifting its total market value above $400 billion. Investors have responded positively to Palantir's progress in expanding both its defense and commercial segments through its artificial intelligence platform. Compared to the end of 2023, the company's market capitalization has surged from $40 billion to an incredible $416.2 billion. This represents a gain of more than 940%, or roughly a 10 times increase, which is almost unheard of in such a short span of time. When examining the company's performance metrics, the strength becomes even clearer. During Q1, Palantir's revenue climbed 39% year over year, surpassing analyst expectations by $64.23 million. This impressive result prompted the company to raise its guidance for the rest of the year. Then in Q2, Palantir reached a new milestone by achieving $1 billion in revenue, marking a 48% year-over-year increase. The company also reported adjusted earnings per share of 16 cents, which exceeded Wall Street forecasts. Management responded by raising both its Q3 and full-year outlooks. These financial results have been supported by several major government contracts that highlight Palantir's expanding role in defense and intelligence operations. For instance, the United States Army consolidated about 75 separate agreements into a single 10-year enterprise deal that could reach up to $10 billion in value. This arrangement simplifies access for agencies and provides cost advantages through volume-based discounts on Palantir's software. In another major development, the United States Space Force awarded a $218 million order for its Space Command and Control data platform, reinforcing Palantir's growing importance in managing data for national security operations. Furthermore, the Department of Defense increased the spending limit on Palantir's Maven Smart System contract by an additional $795 million. This change signals that the government intends to expand the deployment of Palantir's artificial intelligence tools for defense applications, particularly in areas such as data integration, intelligence gathering, and decision support systems. These developments are transforming Palantir from being viewed as just another artificial intelligence company into what many now consider the backbone of artificial intelligence infrastructure within the defense sector. Taken together, these accomplishments have solidified Palantir's reputation as a key player at the center of the artificial intelligence revolution. Its combination of government partnerships, commercial growth, and consistent execution has helped it transition from a company with potential into a company that defines the standard for artificial intelligence integration. Cathie Wood's decision to slightly trim her position in Palantir does not diminish the company's momentum. Instead, it demonstrates her ability to manage her portfolio dynamically while still maintaining exposure to a business that has become a cornerstone of her innovation-driven strategy. At this point, Palantir stands as a symbol of what Cathie Wood's investing philosophy represents. It embodies disruptive technology, long-term thinking, and the belief that innovation will continue to reshape the world. Her confidence in companies like Palantir, Tesla, and other high-growth disruptors shows her willingness to take calculated risks in pursuit of groundbreaking rewards. Even as the market shifts and valuations fluctuate, she continues to follow her conviction that the future belongs to companies that build and scale revolutionary technologies. Essentially, Cathie Wood, the founder of ARK, continues to make bold bold and strategic moves in the world of innovation-driven investing. Known for her transparency and willingness to take concentrated positions in high-growth sectors such as artificial intelligence, financial technology, and biotechnology, she recently trimmed her stake in Palantir Technologies by selling about 4,000 shares valued at roughly $754,000. This adjustment came as Palantir's stock cooled after an enormous rally that saw its market value surge from $40 billion to over $416 billion, reflecting an increase of more than 940%. Despite the small reduction, Cathie Wood remains bullish on innovation, with ARK funds purchasing shares in companies such as LY Company, Klarna Group, and Pony.ai, while reducing exposure to others like Roblox and Shopify. Palantir's strong performance, driven by soaring artificial intelligence demand, has been reinforced by major United States defense contracts worth billions of dollars, including deals with the Army, Space Force, and Department of Defense. Altogether, Palantir's transformation from an artificial intelligence contender to a key infrastructure provider mirrors the very essence of Cathie Wood's investment philosophy, which is to identify and hold the companies that are shaping the future. With that being said, I will see you in the next video.